So right now NASCAR is as competitive as it's ever been. We started with 16 guys. We had the first 3 rounds of the chase, and our 19 team made it to the second round, which they get rid of 4 guys, so you think, hey, well, it can't be that hard to make it to the second round, but it is something, man. Right now, everybody's really competitive, really aggressive, and so we're proud to move on to the round of 12.
How good is Joe Gibbs right now? All 4 of you guys are in there.
So Joe Gibbs Racing is we're fast, and Martin Truex is really fast. And so if we didn't have the same equipment as Martin Truex, we'd be really concerned. But having him out there just doing what he's doing, it's motivating to us, and we know we can step it up. We got great engines, great cars, great drivers. I have great teammates, so hopefully we can put something together.
We've seen different iterations of the chase format. How do you like this one, and do you think it'll stick around moving forward?
All right, so I don't know if any of the drivers. Let me put it this way: this chase format is really stressful for the drivers and crews. I mean, you could be not. It's a 3-round. There are 3 races in a round. Anybody knows anything about racing knows that one flat tire, one bad race, something like that could take you out, and that could ruin your whole season. So each one of these events is, I mean, you're on pins and needles. There's a lot of stress, and you got that pressure to go win. So this format is very stressful.
You know how to get the pole here, obviously. Yeah. You've gotten one. How do you translate that speed into race day speed?
So I really like Texas. We run really well here. 1 races, 1 pole. And this racetrack is really a lot like the final race of the season, the championship race at Homestead. The car moves around a lot. You got to really drive it. So hopefully we can put something together and get another victory here. There's nothing like winning at Texas. I mean, Eddie Gossage and everybody makes it so much fun. There's 6 shooters in victory lane and the toast up at the Champions Club. I mean, it's a cool place to win.
You mentioned the stress. Obviously, with this race being so late in the chase, the stress is almost as high as you can get.
Yeah, so I mean, you come to Texas, when you're in the chase, you come to Texas just laser focused. Everything matters. Qualifying, every lap, every pit stop. You've got to make it to that final round. With this format, if you have one bad race, with the competition the way it is, it's not going to work out for you. So yeah, Texas is a very important race.
When you went to the Toyota headquarters, kind of how cool is that, and what do you think of that complex? I know it's still being built.
So the new Toyota headquarters is that's spectacular. I got a really neat tour around there. I mean, that place is it's amazing. You can see from miles away. You can see all the cranes up, and it's neat to talk to the people at Toyota. They're so excited to bring thousands of team members here. Ed Lockus was telling me people are coming into his office and they're literally crying, thanking him for moving to Texas because they're so excited to be here. And I told him, I said, man, if I didn't live in Missouri, I'd live in Texas, and I love it here too. So I think a lot of people are excited to come here.
What is it about Texas and TMS that you like so much, and why do you think it's so successful?
So the thing I like about Texas the most is just the people here. I've got really good friends that are from here that moved to Missouri, and I learned a lot about Texas growing up. There's people have a real big emphasis on liberty and freedom, and the way you treat your neighbors, and then that combined with just the wide open space and kind of everybody doing their own thing, it's really cool. And the racetrack itself is, I mean, there's no bigger racetrack that we go to in the chase. I mean, the fans here are just awesome. The size of everything is crazy. It's just fun to come racing.
There's been some talk about the surface here and how much you all as drivers really like it. There's some issues with it, but they may have to replace it at some point.
Man, I will be laying down in front of that bulldozer if they want to grind this place up. This surface is so much fun. We race these cars now to the very minute degree of every single angle. Everything is so precise that to come to a racetrack like Texas where you drive down the corner 200 miles an hour and slide sideways over a couple bumps, and I mean that's fun. So this surface is great. I hope, and I know if I know Eddie and everyone well enough, they're not going to mess this surface up. So I look forward to a lot more racing here in Texas with a really fun surface.
What's it going to take to be in the chase still in Texas?
So we've got to have some good runs here at Charlotte coming up and at Kansas, because in Talladega anything can happen. You don't want to be forced into a situation where you have to win at Talladega, and so we've got to have some good runs the next 2 weeks. And And if we can do that, it's 1.5 mile racetracks at Charlotte, Kansas, that'll go well for our Texas horse.
Carl, how hungry are you for that championship? You came so close with
Yeah.
Tony Stewart that one year.
Yeah, it's I've been close to the championship 3 times, 2005, 2008, 2011, and each time it was more important and more special. So, you know, I want to win this championship more than anything. This is what I get up every morning to do. Hopefully we can get it done.